You think you're going to be able to improve pricing availability?
I think we can improve pricing availability by just, instead of having clients have to manually interrogate a number of different exchanges, actually use us as a point of connectivity to get prices back quickly from folks who they can trade with.
You said something earlier that might have pricked people's ears up. Fidelity has been experimenting with crypto since when?
Since 2014.
That's going to surprise folks.
Yeah, it's not surprising when you get to know Fidelity. The organization has a very long history of innovation and putting resources against new technologies. So we started doing things like mining. We were mining Bitcoin in 2015. We ran some internal experiments allowing some of our employees to use Bitcoin to buy things in the cafeteria. And all the while doing a lot of basic research into the technology and doing a few innovative things that we're now applying to the solution.
Do you think it was easier for Fidelity to do that and to do it as quietly as it did because it's a private company?
I think so. I think it may have less to do with being a private company, but a company that has a strong history of innovation throughout Fidelity's history. I mean, I'm a bit older, so remember like in the early 90s when Fidelity was one of the first institutions to have an online trading experience, which was delivered to clients in the form of a 3.5-inch floppy disk. So, you know, these things that were revolutionary back in the day and maybe don't mean much now are really indicative of the history the company has in this space.
People are going to want to know, because there's such a connotation around it. How many Bitcoins has Fidelity mined?
Honestly, I don't know the answer to that question.
Dozens, hundreds, thousands?
A couple hundred maybe. Again, more as an experiment to really understand the tech. And you know, that was a great learning experience for us.
Okay, where does it go from here? In other words, what do you expect to happen? Now that you have this business that's supposed to unlock the door for the institutions,
correct.
Do they just come running? Or is it going to take a little while for that level of acceptance?
I think we're already seeing a level of acceptance by virtue of some of the clients we've been speaking with who are being onboarded as we speak. I'd like to think that this announcement is a catalyst for folks that are interested in the space to do a bit more diligence and maybe accelerate their efforts. But we think based on the clients we've spoken to and what we're seeing in the market, there's a reasonable amount of demand right now for this product. And the question for us is how do we stay ahead of the competition? How do we innovate? How do we bring new products onto the platform, which is something we're very focused on.
You have 100 people.
Correct.
That's not small.
No, that's significant.
I mean,
and it's
people can do the math themselves. If just ballparking, and I'm assuming some of them get paid more than that, if they just made $100,000 each.
Yes, it's a significant...
Like cost of labor is $10 million.
Yes, it is a significant commitment, and it's the right commitment. And what's not counted in that 100 are the experts from other parts of Fidelity, our security organization, the folks that deal with running some of these big institutional businesses at scale. Those folks have been helping us think through everything from the service model to some of our process flows and basically how we deliver a quality service to customers.